stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave.
Please be seated. Thank you, Mrs. Sturba. Thank you, Chamber Choir. On behalf of the class of 2023, I would like to introduce our honored guests for today's ceremony. During the past 12 years, we have developed a lasting relationship with the teachers and staff members who have guided us through our educational experience. At this time, would all Ravenna School District teachers and staff please stand and be recognized? Thank you for all you have done for us. Also sharing in our achievement and present on the stage this evening are these members of the Ravenna School District Board of Education. Mr. Michael Wisniewski, Vice President, Mrs. Patricia Dennison, Mrs. Joanne Seaman, and Mr. Michael Tantamonia. We welcome Dr. Laura Hebert, Superintendent, Mr. Ben Rybland, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Lee Smith, Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Jessica Haynes, Director of Special Services, and Mrs. Candy Lucat, Treasurer. Also on the platform today are our Ravenna High School administrators and counselors, Mr. John Lane, Principal, Mr. Brian Duncan, Assistant Principal, and Ms. Kristen Stanbaugh, Dean of Students, and our school counselors, Mrs. Renee D'Onofrio and Ms. Jennifer Browning. It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Laura Hebert, Superintendent of the Ravenna School District.
Parents, family members, faculty, and staff of the Ravenna School District, and most importantly, the members of the class of 2023. The class of 2023 entered their senior year with both excitement and trepidation. This year was the most normal year since the pandemic, and your class made the most of it. From football to track season, from beating Kent Roosevelt like a drum, for qualifying to regionals and track, with a little bit of basketball magic sandwiched in between, to spearheading the best end-of-year test scores the district has seen in a long time, to ensuring that service to others was a cornerstone of the class of 2023, this group of seniors was fully present and committed to the Raven way. One thing that never changes, pandemic or no pandemic, is that graduation speeches are pretty much the same, no matter who is doing the talking. I am hopeful, however, that my speech might have a couple of nuggets you haven't heard, or, of course, you may have heard them because I say them all the time, and you may be able to use them in the not-so-distant future. First of all, on time is late, and early is on time, and you are all on time tonight, so you're starting out doing it the right way. Every time you are late, you tell that other person that they don't matter. Value their time, and it'll pay off in the long run. Lead with love. The Bible says, from everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded, and from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked. No matter your path, business, medicine, education, the military, hospitality management, government, and the law, become a leader who uses love as the foundation for all decisions. Compassion and empathy are the tools needed for you to lead. It will allow for the understanding of others and the burdens they carry, and eventually to a world where we stand together to fight injustice. Here's my best one. Love you, mean it, because you know I say that all the time. It always tell those that you love them. There will come a time when you won't be able to tell them. And there is great comfort in knowing that they knew you loved them because you told them. So tonight, tell your parents, tell your family that you love them and thank them for being here. Rise up, Ravenna. Continue to strive to be better, to work hard, to give back, and be the person we all want you to be. Only in Ravenna. Today, you graduate a better student, a better person. Only in Ravenna could you graduate in a stadium with a blue football field, where students take a crash course in local civics through the William R. Day Institute, where a day of service is noticed throughout the community. You have a lot to be proud of. As a community, we are proud of you. Finally, remember that you stand on the shoulders of someone who helped you get where you are today. I personally am standing on the shoulders of many great people. As you celebrate your graduation, think about who shaped your work ethic, who noticed your ability, who encouraged your learning. Then, give thanks to them through a letter, an email, a personal conversation. You are the new leaders, and you must lead with love. What defines this class is a sense of shared common identity. Together, you triumph to get here. Today, you graduate a better person, a better student, and I'm really proud of each and every one of you. Love you, mean it.
Thank you, Dr. Hebert. I have the honor this evening to award the Catherine Francis Womanhood Award. Catherine Francis was an American history teacher at Ravenna High School for many years. While in her class, students were expected to strive for excellence. She believed in young people and learning as a lifetime activity. Mrs. Francis passed away in 1989. To remember her and her commitment to education, we present an award to a female of the senior class who has demonstrated by example high ethical standards while attending Ravenna High School. This year's recipient of the Catherine Francis Womanhood Award is Haley Mearns. Matthew M. Montecalvo was a student and athlete at Ravenna High School who went on to earn a master's degree in education. He began teaching at Ravenna in 1937, only to be interrupted by World War II, where he served in active duty for 3 years. He returned to Ravenna and taught science, and later in his career became the athletic director and attendance officer at Ravenna High School. Mr. Montecalvo had set high standards for himself, and in return, this award is to be presented to a male student of the senior class who best exemplifies these standards, which include self-leadership, class leadership, community participation, scholarship, involvement in athletics, and a genuine concern for his fellow classmates. This year's recipient of the Matthew M. Montecalvo Manhood Award is Emmanuel Miller. At this time, would the top 10 graduates please line up next to the stage? It is my honor to acknowledge our valedictorian for the class of 2023, Rebecca Stratton. Rebecca's parents are Justin and Rachel Stratton. While at Ravenna High School, Rachel has been part of Science Olympiad for 2 years. She was a Girl Scout for 11 years, National Honor Society for 2 years. She conducted undergraduate research for 1 year, student teaching for 1 year, part of Kent State Steel Ensemble for 2 years. She was part of the Star Talk Language Scholar Program for 1 year, a student affiliate of the American Chemical Society for 1 year, Schur Undergraduate Thesis Competition for 1 year, KSU Modern and Classical Language Studies for 2 years. Rebecca's cumulative GPA was 4.350. In the fall, Rebecca will attend Kent State University and study materials chemistry. Our salutatorian this year is Malia Sawastik. Malia's parents are Matthew and Melissa Sawastik. While at Ravenna High School, Malia was part of the National Honor Society for 2 years, president for 1, Key Club member for 2 years, marching band for 4 years, and concert band for 4 years. Malia's cumulative GPA is 4.299. This fall, she will attend Walsh University and major in biology with the goal of earning her doctorate in physical therapy. Ranked third in the class of 2023 is Avonlea Jefferson. Avonlea's parents are George and Renee Jefferson. Avonlea has participated in track and field for 4 years, soccer for 3 years, National Honor Society member for 2 years, member of the tennis team for 1 year. Avonlea's cumulative GPA is 4.177. This fall, she will attend Ashland University and study psychology. Ranked fourth in the class of 2023 is Emmanuel Miller. Emmanuel's parents are Jesse and Micheline Miller. Emmanuel participated in National Honor Society for 2 years, Key Club for 2 years, leadership 2 years, basketball player for 4 years, baseball team member for 4 years, a teen board member for 1 year, principals advisory committee member for 1 year, and a member of the band for 4 years. Emmanuel's GPA is 4.071. This fall, Emmanuel will attend Ohio University to study aviation. Ranked fifth in the class of 2023 is Amanda Melodic. Amanda's parents are Harold and Hepzibah Melodic. Amanda was a member of the volleyball team for 4 years, marching band for 4 years, color guard member for 3 years, track and field for 3 years, and a National Honor Society member for 2 years. Amanda's cumulative GPA is 4.069. She will attend Kent State University this fall and study sports administration. Ranked sixth in the class of 2023 is Alexis Guy. Alexis' parent is Loretta Guy. Alexa has been a member of Key Club for 4 years, National Honor Society for 2 years. Alexis' GPA is 4.061. This fall, Alexis will attend Kent State University to study pre-veterinary medicine and zoology. Ranked seventh in the class of 2023 is Benjamin Raynone. Benjamin's parents are Scott and Heather Raynone. Ben has been a member of the soccer team for 2 years, the cross-country team for 4 years, member of the tennis team for 3 years, also a member of the National Honor Society for 2 years, and a member of the Academic Challenge team all 4 years of high school. Ben's GPA is 4.050. He will attend Hiram College this fall to study political science or criminology. Ranked eighth in the class of 2023 is Emily Havens. Emily's parents are Destiny Foster and Ben Havens. Emily participated in drama for 1 year, choir for 1 year, newspaper program for 3 years. She was a member of National Honor Society and also a member of the Leadership Club. Emily's GPA was 4.025. This fall, she will attend the University of Akron. She is currently undecided on a major, but is leaning towards communications, media studies, or criminology, criminal justice. Ranked ninth in the class of 2023 is Kyla Carney. Kyla's parents are Lester and Angela Carney. At Ravenna High School, Kyla took part in the National Honor Society for 2 years. She was a member of the Principal Advisory Committee. She was a volleyball player at RHS for 4 years, a member of the basketball team for 4 years, and a track and field athlete for 4 years. Kyla's cumulative GPA is 4.019. This fall, Kyla will attend Kent State University and major in exercise science. Ranked 10th in the class of 2023 is Brianna Smith. Brianna's parents are Chris and Rochelle Smith. While at RHS, Brianna took part in the marching band and concert band for 4 years. She was part of the concert choir for 1 year and chamber choir for 3 years. Brianna's cumulative GPA is 3.991. This fall, Brianna will attend Kent State University and study business. Once again, congratulations to our top 10 graduates for the class of 2023. Okay. Yep. Go to the right. To the right. To the right. There we go. You stay put, honey. We got you. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium the salutatorian for the RHS class of 2023, Malia Sawastik.
Welcome, class of 2023. It is so surreal to be standing here in front of you right now. We have all grown so much together, from the rambunctious 8th grade class to the young adults that I see sitting here before me. I am really proud of everyone here for everything that we have all accomplished. We have overcome so many obstacles and learned from so many mistakes I'm sure we've all made plenty of. We have all been on paths of self-discovery, and even if we aren't entirely sure of what we're doing in life yet, we are starting to get it all figured out. Who knew that 4 years could truly pass so quickly? Whether you have chosen to go to college, enlist in the military, or go into the workforce, I'm confident that everyone here has a great future set ahead of them. While at school, we have gone through many things that have shaped each and every one of us in many ways. One of the largest impacts on our lives has been COVID-19. None of us got to have that normal high school experience. We all had to figure out how to keep ourselves together while the world was falling apart around us, and trust me, that was not easy. However, we all persevered, and our class has become all the stronger for it. We've accomplished amazing things both in our academics and in our athletics. Our boys bowling varsity team, composed of half seniors, won the MAC championship and continued into the tournament rounds. As well, our senior class led our basketball team to become the first league champions from Ravenna High School since the 1978-1979 school year. Academically, we have more students enrolled in CCP courses than ever before. She's going to hate me for it, but our valedictorian, Rebecca Stratton, is literally teaching college courses as a 17-year-old. And if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. Overall, our class is so well-rounded. We are great in just about every category that a group can be great in. Today is a day around celebrating us and all of our accomplishments, but we could not have gotten here without the support and love of our family, friends, and staff members. I would like to personally thank my mother, father, and grandparents for being there for me through my roughest patches. As well, I'd like to extend a thank you to both of my siblings for always being there to put a smile on my face. Beyond that, I'm thankful for Mrs. Pez, Mr. Adamance, and Ms. D'Onofrio, as well as all of my other teachers, counselors, and other adult mentors for helping me to get to where I am now. Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank Reese Campbell for being there for me this last year, and I would like to thank Emmanuel Muller for everything that he has done for me. I'd also like to thank all my other friends for putting up with me when it seemed as if I was impossible to deal with. With that being said, we are never going to have any more high school experiences, and we should be grateful for all of the mostly wonderful high school memories that we now have. When looking back, I know I am proud of myself and that I have made unforgettable memories with people that I love. I hope you all have as well. Thank you everybody for listening, and congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2023, Rebecca Stratton.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to try to remember to breathe. So, before I start, I'd like to thank my family, to my parents, grandparents, and sisters. I'm grateful for you every single day. I thank the universe for putting me in your care. Second, my best friend and my closest confidant, Jacob Douglas. Your companionship is the greatest thing that's ever been mine. First, I respect your right to be cynical of the person speaking to you. Many of you barely know me. It's only fair that you be critical of any advice I give you. For the past year, I've been a student and instructor at Kent State. To date, I've worked with well over 200 freshmen. I've shared their confusion, stress, and heartache. When I drafted this speech, I imagined I was speaking directly to them. I'm a scientist, and most scientists you meet will tell you that there is no absolute truth, only empirical evidence. As you go, you will inevitably collect more of this evidence through your own experiences. These waves of information will crash over you every minute of every day and challenge you to form and reform your beliefs. Now is the time for radical growth within your consciousness. Getting to know yourself is a skill, and I advise you to practice it often. I encourage you to eagerly seek new knowledge and to think critically about your intellectual diet, to inspect your biases and your core beliefs. Some people you meet will not be willing to do this. They will refuse to endure the terrifying ordeal of questioning themselves or the world around them. They may protect their comfort, but they are also sacrificing their potential. It's scary to admit that we might be wrong, but this is a fundamental part of the human condition. You will not do yourself any favors by boarding up your windows and refusing to admit your mistakes. I guarantee you that nobody around you knows what they're doing 100% of the time, no matter how intelligent or experienced they are. My second piece of advice is about regret. From this day on, be conscious of it. Although you may not feel ready, you need to start deciding what you will regret later. Say thank you, I love you, and I'm sorry before it's too late. Use your time wisely, and remember that your reputation is not worth the betrayal of your convictions. I would like to share a short passage from Ray Bradbury's In a Season of Calm Weather. Roy looked down from the cliffs at the man drawing in the sand. The picture that started to emerge startled him. It was an extraordinary face, not realistically rendered, but seemingly viewed from many angles at once. In fact, it looked much like a Picasso. As soon as the thought entered his mind, his heart stopped. The man on the beach was Picasso. Roy's pulse raced. He walked this route every day, and he knew that very soon the tide would sweep in and wash away a genuine Picasso original. Somehow, he had to try and save it. But how? Trying to hold back the sea was futile, nor was there any way to take a cast of the sand, even if he had had the time he was actually so short of. Perhaps he could run back home for his camera, but that would at best preserve a record of the work, not the picture itself. If he did try this, by the time he got back, the image would probably have been erased by the ocean. Perhaps then, he should simply enjoy this private view as long as it lasted. As he stood watching, he didn't know whether to smile or cry. Whether or not you would act the same as Roy is up to you. Your life and the beauty within it is represented by the painting in the sand. It is a delicate, fleeting thing. You have the option to appreciate it briefly or to fight the tide as it comes in. Carefully consider the consequences of both your action and inaction. You will be conflicted, as Roy was, about the correctness of your choices. This is a heavy burden to bear, but you will get stronger. Have patience. When I was very young, my father told me something that I've considered since. He described the process of aging like this. Each time you achieve a great milestone, your world gets a little larger. At the age of 5, your world is so small that it only has room for you and your own feelings. With each year that passes, it expands. Soon you will have room for your family, your friends, and then eventually your greater community. Today, your world has gotten larger. There is more room for empathy, companionship, and connection. You can care more deeply and you can hurt more intensely than you have in the past. From now on, this is your story, and I hope you'll be proud to tell it someday. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. Class of 2023, it is almost the time for you to receive your diplomas. Before we do this, I just want to make a few brief remarks. It has been a pleasure to be your principal. We first met when you entered the halls of Brown Middle School as sixth graders. That was your first year of middle school. It was also my first year down at Brown. I have been able to watch you grow into the young men and women that you are today. In fact, we sat in the gym at Brown just 4 short years ago for a ceremony similar to this. We talked about this day then. We told you then that you would be entering high school in a new phase of your lives. You not only entered Ravenna High School, but you now leave it as a graduating class that has truly left its mark. Just as the ceremony at Brown 4 years ago was not just the ending of something, but rather the beginning of something new and special, our ceremony tonight may mark the end of your high school years, but it truly marks the beginning of your transition into full adulthood. Last week at our senior awards, you all publicly proclaimed that you have chosen maybe enrollment as your path forward, or employment, and in some cases, members of this class have chosen enlistment. Whichever path you have chosen, you are prepared, believe it. And I speak for all faculty and your families when I say, we all can't wait to see what you do next. With that, it is my privilege as the principal of Ravenna High School to certify that seniors in the class of 2023 have satisfactorily completed the course of study prescribed by the Board of Education for this institution, a high school of the first grade, and are entitled to this diploma given this 23rd day of May, 2023.
Rebecca Lauren Stratton. Malia Rosemarie Sawastik. Avonlea Gwyneth Jefferson. Emmanuel Ellison Miller. Amanda Faith Melodic. Alexis Grace Guy. Benjamin Paul Raynone. Emily Raylene Havens. Kyla Rose Carney. Brianna Rochelle Smith. Alexis Sinise Belcher. Kiana Monique Frost. Clarice Marie Campbell. Paris Anaya Brown. Parker Daniel Addison. Madison Elizabeth Arts. Cameron Jade Aris. Jordan Lee Austin. Mackenzie Camille Bartle. Jada Marie Bethune. Zoe Ann Bevilacqua. Brooke Margaret Boyer. Chanel Nicole Lynn Castile. Brianna Marie Cathan. Kendall Angeline Chalkwater. Jacob Scott Champ. Ashton Jeremiah Thomas Chicos. Hannah Abigail Schrin. Corey Allen Cole. Robert Jason Collins Jr. Marley Lou Cummins. Alexis Nicole Davis. Morgan Sophia Decker. Janessa Lynn Ellis. Yes. Louis Bo Marquise Fisher. Nevaeh Lachey Foster. Chelsea Ryan Gibson. Marcus Lee Gibson. Jameer Trayvon Gilham. Maria Elizabeth Graves. Davion Malik Gregory. Mackenzie Nicole Haas. Kaya Hancock. Sorry. Benjamin Michael Hatcher. Justice Lee Haven. Jacob Tyler Hayes. Morgan Mackay Heater. Pavel LeVar Henderson. Tyler Clayton Height. Travis Abraham Horner. Cameron James Hughes. Amelia Ann Huth. Alexander Richard Johnson. Jemiah Elizabeth Johnson. Reese Rhonda Johnston. Ayer Emmanuel Jones. Nathan Keith Jocelyn. Sunshine Ray Koske. Tyson Jamal Cruel. Nathan Scott Cool. Autumn Nicole Lehman. Shayla Elaine Rose Little. Athena Catherine Rose Liston. Sean Richard Laux.
Dylan Edward Lucarelli. Donovan Lamar Mack. Stella Margaret Magley. Jasmine Denise Major. Kylie Nicole Rain Martin. Tyler Lee McCullough. Star May Nicole McDowell. Austin James Gregory McElwain. Emma Lorinda McHenry. Grace Elizabeth McVeigh. Haley Rain Mearns. I don't. Alexis Morgan Melton. Aiden Charles Miller. Ryan Nicholas Miser. Gary Alexander Nowak. Mackay James Jerome O'Neill. Jeremiah Braden Pearson. Dylan Michael Phelps. Marika Lachey Denise Powell. Desiree Lynn Price. Grace Aaron Rambler. Tara Nicole Ransom. Larisha Randana Reddick. Hannah Marie Reed. Tyrus Paul Regan. Elizabeth Grace Remley. Stephen Daniel Richardson. Nevaeh Ann Rill. Kevin Austin Robbins. Alyssa Jade Robinson Clark. Jeremiah James Rogers. Samantha Michelle Roman. Mason Donald Ross. Colin Jeffrey Sauer. Alexis Dawn Schloop. Kirsten Johanna McKenna Seaman. Malachi Allen Simpkins. Dylan Michael Simpson. Brooklyn Rebecca Skidmore. Landon Matthew Skilton. Toriana Vashana Smith. Cameron Scott Adam Sobey. John Michael Stancato Jr. Amber Renee Strabela. Riley K. Summers. Cadence Noel Tackett. Aurora Nicole Talcott. Nathaniel Jacob Thibodeau. Thurman Lee Trevell III. Haley Jade Trussell. Alexa Hugh Lynn Turner. Michaela Angelia Van Valkenburg. Mason Lee Ward. Ashton Stephen Weaver. Kira Ann Weir. Angela Rose White. Carleone Amir White. Ashlyn Nicole Williams. Mikkel King Williams. Prince Jamandere Williams. Robin Gwen Williard. Rachel Ann Wood. Tristan Richard Kimball Armour. Jordan Christopher Jones. Michaela Marie Lawson. Skylar Autumn Livingood. Nathan Paul Peppard.
Graduates, Ravenna High School alumni, honored guests, family and friends, please rise for the Ravenna High School alma mater led by Mr. Adamitz and the Wind Ensemble and Mrs. Sturba and the Chamber Choir. The words to the alma mater are printed in your program.
Sing of Ravenna High School, cherish the days of yore. Make sweetest memories linger, memories of happiness. Sing of our alma mater, sing to old RHS.
Our class president, Alexis Belcher, and the other class officers.
Please be seated. The turning of the tassel from right to left signifies our intention from candidate to graduate. We have worked hard the past 12 years to achieve this goal. Though we have encountered some trials and tribulations, doubts and fears, setbacks and adversity, we have emerged strong, successful, and with our future on the horizon. At this time, will the class of 2023 please rise? Members of the class of 2023, please join me in the official turning of the tassel, signifying our new status as graduates of Ravenna High School. Congratulations, class of 2023. At this time, we request that the audience honor all graduates by remaining seated until the final graduate has left the field. That will conclude our ceremony. Thank you for being here.